Yeah, guys, the big news dropped at about 2:22 because I looked at my clock and Danny was taking his pants off on the air. Take off your shorts and dunk me. And it was that Damian Lillard is returning to the Blazers.
How about that?
He's back.
Yes!
3 years and $42 million US dollars.
It's basically the mid-level exception. I mean, it is the mid-level exception.
He is, of course, hurt. I don't know how many people know that.
Yeah.
But he has an Achilles injury, so he's
hurt.
rehabbing. He does not plan to play at all
No.
next season.
Yeah.
So you will not see him. Well, you won't see him play.
Mhm.
You might see him, but you won't see him play until fall of 2026.
Yeah. So it is kind of weird that it's this triumphant return, and it's crazy. I mean, it's only been 2 years. But he's back, but he's not back. He's back in spirit. And then when he does come back, I mean, who knows what this looks like, right? Is Drew Holiday still around? What sort of progress has Klingon made? What happens with Scoot?
Will there be a new owner?
Yeah, well, there will be a new owner.
Well,
so
but by the time he comes back, will there be a new owner?
yeah, so I mean, there is so much. Will they be playing in Seattle, according to some? Blazers. Yeah, it's such a weird thing. So that, I mean, this is awesome. Damian Lillard is my all-time favorite Portland Trail Blazer. I was bummed when he left. The circumstances in which he left, I thought were stinky. I thought the franchise didn't. I thought they did him wrong.
Stinky.
Danny was saying that apparently they've buried whatever hatchet they've had. The beef has been squashed, and
There was beef?
There was beef. I think there were hard
Why?
feelings.
Because they didn't send him to Miami?
Well, I think there was hard feelings on the part of the organization for him trying to force his way to a specific spot. I think Lillard obviously had hard feelings about what was perceived to obviously be lied to about going all in. I don't think he certainly was happy about going to Milwaukee. That's not where he wanted to be. So, you remember there was that talk too, is like they wouldn't communicate with him when he was trying to reach out. There was no communication. So whatever has happened there has been squashed. And, you have the return of one of the 3 greatest Blazers of all time. I mean, take your pick. You got Clyde, you got Dame, you got Walt. Whatever way you want to slice that. I mean, Damian Lillard represented this city as well as any athlete that has ever been here, and certainly probably for the longest time. And he didn't want to leave. So the fact that he's back, he still makes his offseason home here. His family's here. I think it's amazing. The thing I don't quite understand is I think the time limit is a little wonky. I don't know how that fits in. I don't know what a 36-year-old Damian Lillard coming off an Achilles tear is going to mean. I don't know if this means that there's a lack of faith in what happens with Scoot Henderson. So for the basketball side of it, I just don't know. And I don't think anyone really knows until, a year from now. And this team could look completely different by then. But from an emotional standpoint, I think from a city standpoint, I think from a feel-good standpoint, I mean, this is incredible. It absolutely is incredible.
Maybe he knows on the you were talking about how they squashed beef.
Yeah.
Maybe he knows Cronin won't be around, so he's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll come back. You ain't gonna be here."
I think that's pretty good guess there.
Well, yeah, because they're for sale. Look, the thing about this is, it is good. There's no question. Like, there's not a lot of downside to having Damian Lillard back.
No, at a very cheap price tag.
He brings credibility to the franchise. I think there's a lot of fans who just won't watch. I mean, who haven't watched them since they traded him, and now that he's back, they will watch him. That in and of itself right there, for a franchise that's for sale,
yeah,
that is a big thing. He'll sell tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Revenue should go up with him. People love him. And so and he wanted to be back. That's another cool thing about it. So there's really, who cares about $42 million? I can't believe I ever said that.
Yeah.
But who cares? It doesn't matter.
Well, it's inconsequential.
So there's really no downside to having him back. It's a good move. But yeah, it's a weird move because they just got Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
So what, it doesn't seem like there's any plan whatsoever. They're just kind of, it's like, Lillard's available. Yeah, we'll take him. But wait, we already traded. We'll worry about that later.
So is the backcourt then Drew Holiday and Damian Lillard, or is it Drew? I don't know.
They don't know.
You have a year to figure that out. And maybe, by the way, this is a year where Scoot put up a shut up time, and maybe Scoot's the odd man out, or maybe Drew Holiday is the odd man out. Maybe after this year, the Drew Holiday moves on to somewhere else. Who knows? I mean, the basketball stuff you have a year to figure out because Lillard doesn't factor into this. the idea that Lillard makes you some kind of contender, I don't believe that at all.
Well,
But
we don't even know what he's going to be like like you said, at 36, coming off an Achilles.
let's assume 75, 80%.
It's just nice to have him around.
That's all I'm saying.
I just think it legitimizes the team because
Yes.
people love him. He
Yes.
is the Blazers of this last era, and having him back just kind of makes it feel like it just, I don't know, it's just, it's a feel good. It's way more of a feel good than it is a play good. Like,
Yeah.
we don't know.
No one knows.
But
it ended up like the trade, it ended up being the most lopsided trade that you could probably come up with, because, when you look at what you got back, and then 2 years later you get Damian Lillard for peanuts, for pennies on the dollar. So remember, they got Drew Holiday, which then they traded, but then got back. So you have Holiday.
what'd they get for him?
You
when
got
they traded him?
Tamani Kamara.
Wait a minute. What'd they get for Holiday when they traded him?
What did they get? I thought Holiday was wasn't that part of the DeAndre Ayton, Tamani Kamara deal?
You tell me.
Yeah.
Trade guy?
And you got a pick, and
CBA
one of
guy?
those picks led to Denny Avia. So, yeah. So you ended up from this, you ended up turning that into, that's still there. You ended up turning that into Tamani Kamara. You got Denny Avia out of that. I mean, obviously Ayton got moved on. You got Holiday back, but that's somewhat inconsequential. And you still have a first-round pick off of it, and now you bring back Damian Lillard.
So now would you rather have Simons than Holiday? Now that you have, well, I guess not this year.
Not
but
this year.
When
So-
Lillard comes back, would you rather have Simons than Holiday? I think you
Uh,
would.
yeah,
Would
maybe,
you?
Maybe from an age
What
standpoint.
are they doing?
I mean, I don't know. I guess
Do they know?
I guess the timeline is certainly sped up, because you've got young Scoot, young Sharp, Denny's young,
Timeline for
Klingon's
what?
young, the Younger's young. Everyone is really, really young. And then Holiday and Lillard are like old as dirt. So,
Well, the YouTube chat did point out that the reason Dame is back is because he's been so impressed with the Younger. He just wants to hitch his wagon.
Don't we all?
the big tariff, as we like
The
to
big
call it. The big
The
tariff.
big tariff. I love that one.
Yeah, dude. Screw Chinese Jokic, dude. That's the big tariff, man.
Hey, can I just say something about him real quick on an off tangent here?
The big tariff?
Well, yeah, the big tariff. I saw highlights. Now, I'm
Yeah.
not watching Summer League basketball.
Yeah.
Because I have a life.
Yeah.
But I did see highlights. He does have a lot of Jokic in him. Like some of his moves, it's like, ooh, that's Jokic-y.
Yeah.
He's crafty for a big guy,
Very.
and not especially. I mean, Jokic doesn't
Look.
move quick. He just moves smartly.
This is another segment, okay?
Mhm.
And it's probably one we don't need to have until like November.
Yeah.
But just from what I've seen with my expert eyes,
Yes.
because my eyes are very important to me. If you haven't seen him yet,
Yeah.
you can see
Yes.
why
Yeah.
they're salivating over him.
Yeah. There's a lot to like.
Yeah, there really is. He doesn't really defend, and he doesn't rebound.
No, he got cooked by
But-
by Queen, and yeah, he doesn't rebound, and
that's weird because he's 7'1".
Yeah, but the
you know.
way he moves and the way he passes for as big as he is,
It's pretty interesting because I think what you expect, Blazer fans probably expect to see some sort of like statue like Yao Ming,
yeah.
or like Ha Sung Jin.
No, he moves well.
No, he looks like
Yeah,
Jokic when
like
he moves.
Yeah, he dives, and it's funny because it's kind of clunky, but I mean, he dives to the hoop, and
he can pass.
He can pass.
Any whoosies.
Yeah.
Fan text line. Blazers backcourt went from Dame, CJ, and Ant to Dame, Scoot, and Drew. Net gain 1 inch.
Well,
I'm going to that link.
That's so true.
Well, you got.
What?
You got
Well,
Sharp.
he's been here the whole time though.
Yeah, that's well.
I don't know. What is it with small point guards in Portland?
Yeah, we love him. We
God.
collect him here.
All right.